All right, what's up guys? So today I'm gonna be taking you through a day in my life / full day of eating. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I tried doing a full day of eating and it did not work out the way I wanted to. Like I had people over and basically I was just trying to show you guys my meals and then it was just in my room. That's pretty fucking boring. So decided to scrap that and just decided to do like a day in my life and full day of eating all in one day. Anyways, got to my first job. I work at a spin studio. I teach classes here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that's more of like the strength class. I don't do spin. That shit's too much for me. I just don't like it at all. I tried it. It's fun every once in a while, but like 15 minutes in, I'm fucking like just checking the time constantly, wondering when the class is over. But anyways, so they're in class right now. I usually get here around 5:45, 15 minutes before the class starts. When it's busier, I get here a little bit early just to make sure that like everything's good. But yeah guys, I don't know what I'm gonna be including in this video just because it's my first time doing like this style of video, and I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat short. I don't want to go past 12 minutes. 12 minutes is kind of my max, but I know vlogs tend to be a little bit longer. So with that being said, if it's kind of sporadic and it doesn't make sense at some points, just know that it's because I'm trying to get the flow down with these types of videos. Workout videos are pretty straightforward, obviously you can kind of drag them on, but I keep them pretty short. But before I stop talking and let you guys go, remember, like, comment, subscribe. We hit 100 about a month ago and I'm trying to get it to 200 subscribers. Obviously we want more, but got to inch our way there. So please, if you have friends, if you got people that have a YouTube channel, tell them to subscribe. Even if they don't fucking watch YouTube videos, that's not their main thing, it still helps. So please like, follow, or like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, help support the channel. Both knees. There you go. And just go right there. So job number 1 is done. Got everything situated in there, finished my cleaning duties, and it's 10 o'clock right now, so we made good time. I usually try to be out of there no later than 10 o'clock, 10:15 max. So yeah, I'm here from 5:45 to 10 on average. When our season hits, it's an extended amount of time, like an extra 2 hours or so. So anyways, what I usually do now is if I need to go grab something from the store, which I do, I'll do that on my way home. It's about a 25-minute drive. So I'll get that taken care of, and then I'll see you guys at my place, and we'll start the full day of eating there. But anyways, gonna get on with the video. I will see you guys at home. I'm not gonna take the camera into the store. I'm not there yet, and plus I'm kind of anti-social when I'm in the store. If I can put my headphones on and just want to get the fuck in and get the fuck out. So I will see you guys at home. All right, so we got meal 1. This is my breakfast, or I consider it breakfast even though I have it a little bit later in the day. I got 3 whole eggs. I don't know if you guys can see that, but 3 whole eggs, 250 grams worth of egg whites, and a little bit of Greek yogurt on top with 2 pieces of toast. I'm kind of weird. Like I like to have my eggs, or I prefer to have my eggs all with a piece of toast. So since I only get 2, I cut 1 in half and try to fit 2 eggs on top of like the split ones. And then I got 100 grams of blueberries, so roughly 15 grams of carbs worth of blueberries. When I first tried to film this, I explained that like all my meals are pretty much an even amount of protein and carbs. Obviously some have a little bit of variance depending on what I'm eating, but for the most part they're roughly about 60 to 70 grams of carbs each, and then depending on what protein I'm having, they're about 45-ish grams of protein. Sometimes a little less than 40, like if I have beef meals. But this is a higher fat meal. Obviously each egg has about 5 grams of fat, so kind of no added fats there. But for the rest of my meals, like my lean meals, like my chicken breast meals, I'll get added fats for those. And then my beef meals, those are high in fat as well, so I don't get added fats for those. But anyways, I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna try not to go in my room and eat my meals today. I'm gonna try to stay out here as much as I can. Obviously, if it's a little too loud, I'm gonna have to like go in there and just film in there. But I did that yesterday and it was fucking boring. So I'm just gonna try to keep it out here or in different spots as much as I can. That way you don't just see me sit in my chair and do this. But anyways, fucking hungry, gonna eat this, and I will see you guys in the next clip. All right, so time for meal 2. I tried taking a nap, didn't work out. I was kind of worried about my food overcooking. I had like the shit that I picked up from the grocery store cooking, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't burn it. But anyways, we got meal 2. We got 240 grams of jasmine rice, 140 grams of chicken breast, and 5 grams of olive oil. As you guys can see, I air fry my chicken and just keep my rice like normal, like I don't put it in the air fryer as well. And what that does for me is it adds some texture. So for me, instead of eating like, you know, bland ass soft chicken breast and just soggy rice, I air fry my rice, and if you shred it up, it adds a bit more of like it just adds more texture to the fucking meal basically. And when you add some seasonings, you kind of get like a set meal down that you like with this setup. I look forward to it every day. Like for me, like I don't mind eating this shit year round. Obviously, like I switch things up, like I'll add Greek yogurt to the top of it, or if I get more fats, it makes it taste better, just because if I add avocado or if I add more olive oil and got a good olive oil, it tastes a lot better. So for me, this is what kind of helps me stay on track with not eating such bland ass food. And I know a lot of people starting out, they tend to make their foods really fucking bland. It's either because they don't know how to cook, or they're kind of just like lazy and they don't really want to experiment. Like before I got to this method, basically, like all my food tasted like ass. Like I would just force myself to eat it. And now, like the only time I ever get tired of it is when I'm eating like peak bulk and like it's like 370 grams of rice, or, you know, like I'm just not moving as much. But other than that, like this shit tastes fucking good. So for me, this is what works. And then obviously you can add your 0-calorie sauces if you need that, but I don't really need it. But anyways, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna try to take a nap before I go to my second job. I'll eat my meal 3 before then, and then I'll probably show clips at my other job too. Basically another training place. I don't do any front desk work there. It's all classes. And after that, if I have time, I'll either go straight to the gym right after, or I'll come back here, load up all my shit, because I like to record in the gym, obviously, right? And then I'll head over there. All right, so it's time for meal 3. I took a nap and I woke up late, so I only have about 10 to 15 minutes to get this down and get dressed and ready to go for my other job. I don't know, I might wear the same shit, but like I woke up and I was kind of sweaty, so I need to switch out the shirt. But anyways, I got 93.7 ground beef, 140 grams of that. I got 240 grams of jasmine rice. And then I got no added fats for this meal. But the ground beef has enough added fat, or enough fats already, so we don't need that. I typically eat this around the same time every single day. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like if I'm running late, like I usually always am, I just eat it in the car. But since I'm recording a video today, I don't want to be having the excuse of like, oh, I can't show this, right? I said I was gonna do it, so here you go. So I'm gonna eat this, and then after I eat this, swap out the shirt possibly, and then fucking head over to the other job. Like I said before, or if I didn't, it's just another training job. I do 2 classes there, and then I go train my other client afterwards. So I'll probably include like some small clips, just like how I did with the first job, and then, you know, we'll go from there. Alright, so I'll probably include like a small clip from what just happened, but honestly, like the class was so small that it wasn't very interesting to record or even show. Definitely like the first class in the morning that I taught was way busier and packed compared to this one. It's summertime and every gym has their clientele. A lot of people are seasonal. A lot of people start going on vacations about this time of year. You know, obviously summer break, so So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go home, load up my camera shit, get everything I need, and then head to the gym from there. And then we'll finish the full day of eating there. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'll catch you guys at the gym. All right, so we just got back from the gym. It is time for meal 4. I already took my shower. I already fucking got settled down. So it's about like 12 o'clock at night right now. Not ideal. I still got another fucking meal to eat after this. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and eat this. That way I can fucking scarf down the next meal in like 30 minutes and fucking take my ass to sleep because I gotta wake up like at 4:45 tomorrow. But anyways, meal 4 is 170 grams of chicken breast, 240 grams of jasmine rice, and then 5 grams of olive oil. So I pretty much eat the same shit and there's alternate meals throughout the day. It's rare that I switch things up. I've been eating this like the same fucking meals and the same things for like the past year already. I don't mind it. I only get bored every once in a while. So I'm gonna stop talking so I can fucking eat, and I'll see you guys for meal 5. Alright, so now before I mix in my rice, I would suggest you guys all try this. It adds a lot of flavor and it tastes very good. So got that going. Now we got 240 grams of jasmine rice going in the plate. All right, so there is the last meal, meal 5. Like I said before, 140 grams of red meat. It's either 93.7 ground beef mixed with flank steak. I kind of switch back and forth between those. That's why I said it's either. And then 240 grams of jasmine rice, no added fats. And I'm gonna eat this and fucking take my ass to sleep because I'm tired. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. I know it's probably not the most fluid video. It was kind of sporadic, but I just wanted to get used to being in front of the camera more and kind of like get used to holding the camera throughout my day. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I promise I'll work on talking a little bit better, but we'll see how it goes. Have a good one, guys.